Welcome back. In the previous part, we switched point of views over to Acheron here. And we're going to be heading deeper into the Dewlight Pavilion to look for clues. So let's head on in. Well, the door's just there, okay. Can we actually go down there?
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment.
Acheron draws her blade slightly with a moment her breath became imperceptible.
Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Indeed. Oh. It's explaining the technique that I already know how to use and that you've already seen me use. It's like, fair enough. Fair enough. So do I need to go two things in here again? And there's enemies around, but they would respawn. I would expect that. Don't see any chests or anything, so I'm assuming we're done in there. I'm assuming. And what about the other side? No. According to the map, you can't go through there, so...
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Be taking those bottles. And again, do we need to actually do it? Can we fix this? It would be nice to fix it.
The model in the sand pit.
The footprints here are different from the rest.
Stream forth.
2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Yeah, I wonder who. There's quite a few bottles around, isn't there?
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Like, I don't think I'm gonna miss anything.
While there aren't any people in this mansion, they've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Nope, hello.
The gate feeling spiffy?
We don't have to actually
Destined for oblivion.
do this one ourselves.
I weep for the departed.
That's something at least.
It too shall fall.
It too shall fall.
Again.
I did change up the order in between the parts of my
And you
party
find the
after it
answer?
switched it up because we changed the point of views.
On the
Just
still
so
waters of oblivion.
that Aventurine is in the number 1 slot.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
I just prefer him to be there. Just makes more sense to me. Makes more sense to me.
Feeling spiffy?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Took their time with that one. I was expecting them to get that finished much quicker.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Right, can we check on the chip-chips? Nope. Okay. Same again. Nah. Wait, can we go in there? Still? Like, can we? That will Welt be looking down on us? I don't see anyone else around. Huh. So where did Welt go? That's the question. Back we go, back. Up. Out. However you want to describe it. Ta-da! Right, let's check around though, just in case. Hello, lordly trash can. Young members of the family these days don't seem to know a thing about manners. Hey, that trainee server over there. What's the appropriate thing to do when you're giving directions to a guest? I'd bring the guest to the destination, surely. That's rude. Oh, the correct way is to bring your forefingers together with your palm facing upward. That's a fail. Oh, God, I've been ambushed. Right, we'll do this one properly. We won't auto it. Look at him there, majestic.
How familiar. All in.
We're all in.
I'll go easy this time.
Well, obviously support.
Another journey begins.
Get the blast there going.
Oblivion.
Bring you out.
I weep for the departed.
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
Commencing support. Not good.
Good. Get the support
Feeling
there.
spiffy?
Free will, or was it?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time
Just
for
need
good
to
old
get
counter.
that weakness bar down. Really. Oh my. Oh no! I mean, he is quite
Let's
powerful.
play for a while.
It's what you'd expect from a trash gun. It is what you would expect.
Hedge your bets.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
No, he actually took his health all the way down. No, fair enough. See you, mate. Then we got the Stellar
Another
Jade.
blood debt repaid.
All right then. Very well. I was heading up anyway. Have a look, see if there's anything new up here.
Stream forth the gleam of old flame.
May as well take these guys out as well. A little bit of credits and a rusty gear and other stuff as well, you know. Also want to check in here, see if there's anything new. Nothing in the middle. Don't see any chests. We'll assume there's nothing. I mean, there might be something, but nothing very obvious or anything like that. Alright, so are we going to meet Sunday in here, or is Sunday gone? That's the question.
No one here either.
I mean, there's a chest. We can grab that at least. There's something on the table.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
There seems to be two things on the table from the looks of it, though. A letter from Robin. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Dewlight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return, but with the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrained from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I've experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first, I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations, using my idle time out of rehearsals, of course. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. Discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony, and it is highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicitly, dear brother, because of our promise. With the Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress, or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads, while also prioritizing your own safety. You are the only true family member I have left. There is another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about the Memory Zone meme death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely to be the aforementioned traitor in the family. I have collected more clues and I am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparations for the Charmony Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take too long. It's taken a bit longer than you expected. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you are free. I brought some more specialities from other galaxies. Giant moa pudding tarts from Morillons? Wild strawberries from Aconyako, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy. And almond meringue cream cracknels from Medicea. Don't forget to enjoy them. Shippe? Be with us? Something like that anyway. Your sister, Robin.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice, and now it seems I was right.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
Stellar unrelated.
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Yeah, it's got to be something to do with the Stellaron. Or a Stellaron. What's going on with these documents here, though? They are shiny, so I'm imagining we'll investigate them eventually, just not yet. There's not a chirp around, is it? Like, I don't see one.
This light cone is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
Aww.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
Oh my. Okay, list of death's victims. And Sorrel, a male Halovian, was dragged into the sea by an unknown meme while sunbathing on the beach in the moment of oasis. Subsequent search and rescue operations proved unsuccessful. Note, this was the first case. Can't tell if anything is wrong. Insufficient investigation. Mori, a male from the Zhensho, entered a spheroid in golden hour and mysteriously disappeared while the spheroid was bouncing in the air. Later examinations showed no signs of forced entry or exit on the spheroid. Note, it seems the culprit can ignore physical barriers. Conventional investigation methods feasible? Question mark? Emarka? A female human. Participated in a talent show in the moment of scorch sand, but accidentally fell off the stage before the judges turned around and disappeared in the shadows below. The footage for the episode of the show has been deleted. Note, the culprit is swift and skilled at disguises. Caution is advised. Weber, a male Pepeshi, fell down when entering his office on payday in Gilded Hour and was killed by an unknown meme that suddenly appeared. The memories of witnesses have been processed. Note, preferring to attack wounded or vulnerable individuals? Uncertain. Maybe taking orders from someone else. That's a good insight there. Shemet, a male Pepeshi, was taken away while flipping over a card at a casino in the moment of stars. The casino staff has dealt with the aftermath of the incident. Note, flipping a card. Interesting. Very interesting. Deckham, a male human, jumped into the ocean of dream bubbles in Blue Hour in an attempt to impress his girlfriend, but got entangled by an unknown meme under the sea and drowned. His girlfriend's memories have been processed, but the outcomes are not satisfactory. Further intervention from motivators may be unnecessary. Note, most cases are related to the ocean. Could this be a breakthrough? Additional note. Scratch that. After checking, only 2 cases were related to the ocean. So... Kaisha? Could be Kaisha. A female Foxian. Was engulfed by an unknown meme while playing dreamy slots in Golden Hour. The incident caused a huge commotion at the spot. The memories of most witnesses have been processed. That's worrying, just the idea they've been processed. Note, could it be the Sweet Dreams troupe? Does it have the ability to imitate and learn? Multiple culprits. There is likely a mastermind behind the scenes. Kambega, a male bloodhound, was attacked by an unknown meme before his shift change in the moment of serenity, resulting in his death after a fight. Security measures have been enhanced in the prison area. Note, no notable details in this case. Need to ask the Bloodhound family to strengthen defenses in the prison and other facilities. Janet, female human, disappeared while visiting the film history gallery at the museum in the moment of Sol. She was drawn towards a mysterious sound calling to her and walked into a screen, vanishing without a trace. The site has been cordoned off. Note, this is the only case where the culprit demonstrated speech ability. I was going to say that feels different. Further verification is required to determine if this is a false claim. That feels very different to what we've had previously. Monk, a male Intellitron, was attacked while replacing his newly purchased high-grade vision sensor in the auction at the moment of dusk. Vision sensor. Noteworthy. Annette, a female Pepeshi, vanished while touching up her makeup at the bathroom before the graduation ceremony at Paperfold Academy in the moment of Sol. She was caught by a meme into a mirror and disappeared, witnessed by a teacher at the scene. Mirror? Noteworthy. Current hypothesis is related to sight. Yeah. Chloe, a female Intellitron, was attacked by a meme and disappeared when she blew out the candles during her birthday celebration with her friends in Blue Hour. All witnesses are currently receiving treatment from motivators. More attacks occurred in the dark or dim environments. Is sight really a trigger? Carissa, a female Hellovian, was harassed by a fervent fan backstage before her performance in the moment of Scorch Sand, and was subsequently abducted by a meme during her escape. The Bloodhound family has apprehended the fan. Abducted? Keep a lookout for this fervent fan. Dorian, a male human, took a nap before the end of his shift in the moment of daybreak without telling his managers and was abducted by an unknown meme hiding under a chair. Emergency intervention was provided and production at the factory has resumed as usual. Note, taking a nap? Plus, consider discussing with the Alfalfa family about increased vacation time and additional breaks for workers if they need to have naps. Marlowe, a human male, disappeared after being involved in a car accident in the Golden Hour. Witnesses reported the presence of an eerie meme who fled underground at the scene of the accident. No, this is a genuine case of death. The meme must be connected to concepts such as death and murder. Triple dot. This list comprises over 100 cases related to the memory zone meme death. However, the author of the list seems to still struggle with figuring out the pattern.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
Yeah, there's no pattern there. There seemed to be a pattern and then there wasn't. It just kept diverting away from established patterns that were appearing, implying there is no pattern. Okay, a letter from Alfalfa. To Sunday. I have been informed about Robin, and I would like to express my deepest condolences. However, I must remind you that you now hold the position of not only her elder brother, but also the head of the Oak family. Your every action has implications for all of Penacony. As Penacony is going through a critical period, it is crucial that you do not allow your hatred to cloud your judgment, and be cautious not to engage in activities that others can use against you as leverage. Oh, I wonder who would do that. Yes. I heard that you are planning to dedicate a significant amount of time and resources to find death. Such action does not serve the best interests of the family as a whole. And I strongly advise you to reconsider it to avoid potential impeachments from other family heads. While you are convinced that death is connected to the Watchmaker, I've met that Watchmaker many times long before the Dream Master adopted you and your sister, and I have never found any evidence linking him to that memory zone meme. Now that you are the head of the Oak family, it is essential that you assess the situation objectively and consider the bigger picture. It is unwise to allocate all of Penacony's resources and manpower for the sake of a personal vendetta, as this would bring dishonor to the Great One. The Charmony Festival is on the horizon, and the Watchmaker's guests are all barely holding back their own agendas. Neither you nor I could face the severe consequences if Dominicus's arrival is delayed. Therefore, I urge you to control your emotions and fulfill your responsibilities as the head of the Oak family, focusing only on the festival and avoiding any interference from external sources. In addition, we must not neglect the honored guests invited by the Watchmaker, as mishandling this matter could lead to diplomatic conflicts with other major factions, involving us in disputes that could have been avoided. As your elder, I hope you comprehend the gravity of the situation and handle it appropriately. As for the matter of Robin, there would be time to pursue it once the festival concludes. By then, I will provide you with the necessary resources and manpower in the name of the Alfalfa family to help you get your revenge. Additionally, I've heard rumors that the Dream Master is not entirely pleased with your recent activities. I advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Yours sincerely, Old Oti.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Oti is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure, there's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
Indeed. List of suspects. Esteemed head of the Oak family. The investigation into all the suspects involved in the death case has been concluded. The findings are summarized below for your review. Respectfully yours, Esme Drott. Attachment. Ryan, a general staff from the Oak family. Short grey hair, leading a laid-back lifestyle, often caught snacking off at work. Percy, a diplomatic clerk from the Oak family, dark curly hair, suffering from severe OCD, unable to work until his tie is tied and checked 5 times. Reshi, A diplomatic clerk from the Oak family. Long grey hair, a devoted fan of clocking. Exhibits a preference for the clock element in almost all aspects of life. Connor. A professor at Paperfold Academy. Short red hair, rumoured by students to be an enigmatic figure due to his unkempt appearance. Doriani. A professor at Paperfold Academy. Short grey hair, known among students for bringing cigarettes to class instead of textbooks. Oh my. Peruru. A researcher from the Nightingale family, long blonde hair, known for being obsessed with soda and having the research lab's trash can filled with empty drink cans. Oh my. Benny? I think we get the idea with this. Benny, Maureen, Sir Whitaker, Pat, Borridge, Nader, Carey, Brendan, Carter, Woolsey, oh, we'll go with Woolsey. Woolsey, the captain of Bloodhound Guardians, short blonde hair, stocky man bearing several scars from previous encounters with memes. Olomu? Corina, Melanie, Gabe, Lothric, Lester, Nagi? There are a total of 52 suspects on the list, followed by Sunday's note. Perhaps there is a common thread among them. I have reached a conclusion. Oh.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Now, what does that mean? There's so much double talk and suspicions being thrown around. Just what is going on?